In an interview this past weekend with Fox News host Maria Bart Romo, Jim Jordan, the Republican chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, was asked straight up by Bart Romo, what is the most damning evidence that y'all have uncovered about President Biden in the last year? And Jim Jordan couldn't think of anything. So he decided to land on the testimony of a man named Devin Archer. He says that Devin Archer's testimony was, of course, the most damning thing that they have on President Biden. And you'll remember Devin Archer, of course, was Hunter Biden's business partner. He was involved in a lot of the business deals. He was at Hunter Biden's side during this. And he did give a testimony that did shock the nation. Because in his testimony that Jim Jordan says is so damning, Devin Archer said President Biden wasn't involved. Joe Biden didn't know any of this. There is no way he was involved in any of it. So Jim Jordan says that the most damning piece of evidence that they have is the guy who said Joe Biden wasn't involved. Now think about that for a second. Jim Jordan was teed up for this easy softball question, right? You knew what you were going on Maria Bart Romo's show to talk about, right? The producers, they tell you what you're going to talk about. In some cases, they even send you the question. So, Jim Jordan had plenty of time to prepare. He had plenty of time to go back through everything he has discussed over the past 12 months with his Biden investigation. And the thing he landed on was the thing that was debunked months ago by his own witness. In case you forgot, here is what Devin Archer said. He was asked directly, are you aware of any wrongdoing by Vice President Biden? Nope, I'm not aware of any. Archer was also asked, based on everything you saw, heard, and observed, did you have any knowledge of Joe Biden having any involvement with Burisma? No, not direct, no. So he's asked twice, like, was President Biden or Vice President Biden at the time, or Joe Biden, the private citizen, was he involved in any of this? Did he do anything with any of these business deals? And Devin Archer straight up said, nope, no, he didn't. He did, of course, tell the story of how one time they were in a business meeting and then Hunter Biden called his dad on speakerphone and Joe Biden, talked about the weather, asked him how his son was doing, and that was the end of the conversation. They did not talk about any business deals, but Hunter Biden obviously was doing that, of course, to show people, hey, look, here's my dad. But Joe was none the wiser. He was not involved in any of it. And there is nothing illegal about that. But nevertheless, here's what Jim Jordan said to Maria Bart Romo. The most damning evidence thus far is what we got from Devin Archer, Hunter Biden's business partner, because he says that they were selling, what they were selling was the brand. Remember, there's no business here. They're selling access to the brand. The brand is the big guy. The brand is Joe Biden. Devin Archer said that. Cool, selling a brand, kind of like a guy selling a brand with his name plastered across the side of buildings almost, right? But again, Devin Archer said President Biden wasn't involved. So any wrongdoing by Hunter Biden in this situation does not link back directly to Joe Biden. He was just an unwitting father talking to his son. That's not illegal. It's not illegal to call your son or to answer your son's phone call. So if that's the best you have, I think it's pretty safe to say that President Biden is pretty safe. But Jim Jordan needs to repeat this lie. He needs to try to convince the public that what we heard last year wasn't necessarily what we heard. He hopes that we're all just as stupid as he is, but luckily we have pretty decent memories, and it's fairly easy to call out Jim Jordan for his very obvious lies. Hi everyone, this here is little Athena, and Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet, so please don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.